Hey y'all, Sarah here at the Heart Play Homespun, and today I'm joined with Heidi, my 7-year-old, and she's going into 2nd grade, and my kids have been begging me to be in more videos, so I'm going to try to include them more in my video, so I'll try my best. But we're just going to jump right into what I'm using for her for the 2nd grade year for the 2020-2021 school year. And the first thing she's going to do is, here it is we are using pretty much everything from BJU Press. If y'all are not familiar with Bob Jones University, it is, y'all can look online, and it is, I love it so far, everything that I've seen, and I have done a more in-depth tearing up the videos and tearing up my curriculum, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the first thing we're using is Heritage Studies 2. It comes with the little textbook, I guess you would say, the little textbook. It's just like reading and things like that. And then it also comes with the little activity. I'm trying to think of the words. The words are not coming to me today, so I truly apologize. Yes, it comes with the different activities and things that you need to go along with this. For the different ways you can order these kind of books online, you can order them with the teacher's guides or without the teacher's guides, or with distance learning online or distance learning videos. But I chose to teach it myself, and I chose to not use the answer keys. So we will see how that goes. I will update you more as we go along the year. But that is Heritage Studies. It's like a social studies for the 2nd grade too. The next thing she has is English, and as you can see, it is a little thinner because I have ripped half the book apart. But I wanted to give y'all a look at what we are using. We're using English 2, and I will also do a video on how I'm organizing it all for the school year. English 2, because when we get to the end of these, you will feel like it's probably overwhelming and a lot of stuff. But as I tore things up, and I'm not afraid to tear things up at all, as I tore things up and got them organized and separated and all those things, that I will show you exactly how to do it, because my system is very simple. I thought about using the crate system, but for me, that was just a little bit too much for me to be able to function in my brain. So we're doing it a little different, but I love the crate system. I've watched lots of YouTube videos on it, and I think it's an amazing system. It just isn't the way my mind operates at all. So this is a little look inside. It's lots of like letter writing, it looks like. It is, of course, like I said, I have ripped it up, but this is for the rest of the year. This is half the year. So these books were normally very, very big. This one has about 388 pages, so that's a lot of stuff. But like you can see, this is what she'll just have to do after Christmas. So it's very manageable once you kind of like rip things up and get it separated. And like I said, video's coming soon. The next thing she will be doing is they have Math 2. Excuse me, another book I ripped. Math 2 is what she will be doing for 2nd grade. And it looks really fun. It's very colorful, very, it advances, and I love the way that it advances. Like, this is the 2nd half of the year. Like I said, I tore up the half of the year already. It's very kind of like starting into fractions and things. It's very interesting. And also with the Math 2, it comes with Math 2 reviews as well. Which half the book's gone. So that's just, I guess I need to stop saying that. But pretty much on all the books you will be seeing, half the book will be gone. Anyway, these are the Math 2 reviews. If you would like more of an in-depth look at any of these books, I can show you, and I will put it back together to show you the in-depth review if you would like that. So along with the Math 2, there's also, which I did not pull out, and it is the Student Math 2 Manipulatives. Lots of stuff you can pop out, lots of money. I assume we will probably be using the clock as well. She could definitely stand some more practice on the tell time. The next thing she will be doing is Science 2. And this is just like Heritage Studies. This comes with the little activity manual, which, yes, I tore up, so we won't look at how thick or how big it was. Yes, I thought about this after I started ripping it up. I was like, you know what, I should have done a video before I ripped it up, so I very much apologize for that. but I wanted to get it done while I had the time. And it's just pretty simple little activities, very simple little projects to do along with the textbook. And no, I don't rip textbooks up, so the textbooks stay intact, and I will also show you a video of how I'm organizing all of that. So it's very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. I'm very impressed with all of their stuff so far. The next is spelling 2. And I pretty much just got the grade kit, the child grade kit. I didn't get the parent teacher and child grade kit. So yeah, it's just the way their spelling 2 works is, we'll start on lesson 16, list 16. And you have, I believe, 32 lists. That would be like as if you were in a 32-week period. So I like that, because that way we can kind of focus on spelling, really, really focus on it 1 week. And if we need to, we can skip a week of spelling, or just not do as much. So it's very manageable once it's broken down and things. But this is how BJU Press Spelling does. You have the list. It's like, this is list 16, like week 16, or however you want to do it. And this is the list, what they will be learning that week. There's review words from previous lists, and then there's memory words. So I like this. It's very manageable, and a lot of words that they may already know how to spell, and if they don't, they'll be writing these in here. And I feel like even if my daughter doesn't know how to spell them, I feel like they're very manageable. I feel like they're very they're not, I feel like BJU Press is very good at not being super advanced, while still they're definitely advancing, but it's not super intense. And also you're practicing on the words through the week. There's a list, and then I think it's that's supposed to be day 1, and then day 2, and then day 3 you're still practicing, and day 4 you're doing a little project, writing with the words, I suppose. And then it'll start all over again the next week. So I feel like it's very manageable, and isn't it so cute? It's also cute, and it's colorful, lots of pictures, and they're not doing the same thing every time. So I do want to point that out as well. And another thing I love is, for a person like me who does like to rip up books, these pages are perforated. So it made it a lot easier to rip up. This is her reading work text. This is the work text part, and along with this, she has 4. Let me grab them all. Heidi's laughing at me Mama, you're making a mess over there. All right, along with the reading work text, she has 4 books. 4 books, and we plan to do maybe 2 A and B by Christmas. We'll see. It may not work that way, but we're gonna work towards that. And so we have these 2 books that we're gonna try to work for the half of the year, and the other 2 for the rest of the year. And they're very cute. Oh yeah, there is a particular story. She's excited. You remember which book it's in, Heidi?
Amelia Bedelia, and I think it's in the owl book.
You think it's in the owl book? She thinks it's in the owl book. Let's see. It's in the owl book. I'm thinking it's in the 2nd book, actually.
Yeah, probably is.
Oh, it is book 2. This is what my daughter is so excited about. Do any of y'all's girls love Amelia Bedelia? This is Thank You, Amelia Bedelia, and it is one of the stories that she will be reading in her reading workbooks. And she is so excited about that. And along with it, there is a daily page that they will be working on. It's very simple. It doesn't look like it's completely complicated, which I like, because I'm pretty sure she'll a lot of books, so there's a lot of stuff we got to go through here. So then we have Bible, and this is the only subject that I actually did get the DVD, so we can actually listen to the teacher teach the Bible, which I really love. And I've actually already listened to sample Bible lessons on YouTube. So if y'all are interested in BJU, then you might want to check out their little samples of the lessons, because I actually did that. I did that with 7th grade before I ever purchased my son's 7th grade. He is going to do the DVDs. And I went on there and listened to their samples, and I was like, I like this. I like the way they teach, and they teach different than I would. And I like that, because they're going to be bringing it from a different perspective and things like that. So, and it was actually, I went through a Homeworks consultant, and it was actually cheaper to get this along with the DVDs. And also, she also got this as well. It's like a little pack with like some, just one second, baby. And it comes with a lot of like little manipulatives and things like that. Just different things like pictures, kind of make it more come to life, like a little timeline and things like that. I'm not for sure how we're going to incorporate that, but anyway, I think that will be very good. Just trying to, and there's some songs in the back that they will be learning. So I really, really love that, which I actually need to take out the songs. I forgot to do that. Because at the back, when I'm tearing up the books, I also tear out the glossary and put it in a folder, which I'm going to show you all about that. And I also need to tear out the little songbook in the back as well. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll just see. Who knows? The next thing she will be doing, BJU actually did have handwriting too, and I really like it. The only thing I wasn't crazy about was that I kind of wanted her to have more practice in print. My kids learn print right off the bat. Like, that's the first thing they learn is print, and then in 3rd grade they learn cursive. Well, that's the way my oldest did, and that's the way I learned it as well. And I felt like it was at the right time for me and for my son. I feel like if he would have done it in 2nd grade, he wouldn't have been quite there yet. But we may play around and kind of get her to learn, because she does love to write. She is constantly writing. And so, and there is like a few pages of print in the beginning, like maybe to page, maybe the first half of the book actually. Yeah. Page 40. And then page 41 is kind of when it starts with the poem Grandfather Clock. I love that song. Do y'all remember that when y'all were kids? The Grandfather Clock. So since I wanted her to practice a little bit more print, y'all may have seen my unboxing of The Good and the Beautiful. And I ordered handwriting to level 2 from The Good and the Beautiful. And just because it says level 2 doesn't necessarily mean 2nd grade. It just seems to work good that way for us. And it's what I wanted her to learn, and she loves I like the way they incorporate the art for her to color or draw and things like that, because she definitely loves that. The other thing that came with the English for BJU Press was this book, Pelts and Promises, and I suppose they either want her to read it, or they want me to read it, or they want her to read along with English. I'm really not for sure, so we'll just probably read it, maybe as a read aloud or something like that. It looks like, just one second, I'm almost done. And then the last and final thing is a nature notebook from The Good and the Beautiful that I will incorporate probably in the fall of the year. I feel like that would be something good to do like in October, November, December timeframe. It doesn't get super cold where we live here in Texas. We live in North Texas. And so I felt like this would be the perfect thing to do this fall. And it's beautiful little pictures, things to do, hunt, like leaves, and just to go out at like nature hikes or whatever, and to write it down what you see. And I think that is it. That is it for my 2nd grader for the 2020-2021 school year. And I hope y'all have a great day. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, what?
Before you stop it, you are in my room.
I am in Heidi's room. She wanted me to tell y'all that I am in Heidi's room. Yes, I am in Heidi's room. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing so you can see more videos just like this. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.